Stars fans. Welcome to another episode of the Mighty Melbourne Stars podcast. I'm joined with my
Hey guys, it's Jacob here from Melbourne Stars News. Pleased to be back on another episode of the Mighty Melbourne Stars podcast, another one for the off season. This time Heath came up with the idea of going through our season and ranking our top 10 plays or moments that happened in BBL 14. So it's a great idea, and I think we'll just get straight into it. Sound good, Heath?
Sounds good.
All right, so coming in at number 10, we have Stoinis' 60-odd against the Brisbane Heat. Now, this was a very tough time for the Melbourne Stars. We were 0-5, and we were going up to the Gabba to play the reigning premiers with our season on the line. Our skipper, Marcus Stoinis, really stepped up with this knock and just kind of won us the game single-handedly, aside from Dan Lawrence, who was also great. But I think the reason why me and Heath have this performance on the list is just because of how crucial it was to keep our season alive. Stoinis had been in a lot of doubt, with his bad form, but he really stepped up to the occasion and just silenced the fans, really. Silenced the Heat fans. What did you think about that knock, Heath?
I thought it was, like you said, very important that we got the win, because if we hadn't have got that win, we probably would not have made finals and would not have probably would not have won a game. So all credit goes to Stoinis for getting us over the line and getting us our first win in the season, which was very important for us.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. All right, we're going to move on to number 9 now. And this one is Peter Siddle, the 40-year-old, bowling a whopping 148 kilometres an hour. This happened in our final regular season game against the Hobart Hurricanes at the MCG. Usually a bowl, like a singular bowl, probably wouldn't make the list. But the fact that Peter Siddle, the man's turning 41 years old this year, and he's bowling at close to 150 kilometres an hour, we thought we had to give the great man some credit and put him on the list. So that's why Siddle is coming in at number 9. How crucial was Siddle this year, Heath?
Oh, he was very crucial. His experience, and he just knew what he was doing, and he's obviously at his best when he is bowling that ridiculous amount of speed. It was fantastic to see Siddle back to his very best.
Yeah, no, and we're really looking forward to seeing him play in BBL 15. It was fantastic that he could sign on and extend his cricketing career by one more season, and what better place to do it than at the Melbourne Stars. So we look forward to many more speedy deliveries from the old man. Coming in at number 8, we have Bo Webster's final game where he made a 50 for the Melbourne Stars. We played the Hobart Hurricanes at the G, same game as what we were just talking about with Siddle. Webster left us on a good note, I think. 50-odd runs, build up that lovely partnership with Glenn Maxwell. What did you take away from that performance, Heath?
Thought that it was very good with Webster's 50 and Maxwell helping us out. It just showed that we could beat the best, and we needed to beat the Hurricanes in order to make finals. And it was just a good pressure relief as we were heading into the game, needing to make finals. And for one Stars history, we actually deliver. We stand up and deliver when it matters, and not shit the bed, which we tend to do.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Coming in at number 7, we have Tom Curran bowling David Warner for a duck in the Big Bash final. Now, once again, a bit of an odd one to put on the list. It's a singular delivery, but I think we have to give credit to Tom Curran for the season he had. Obviously, battling injury for the majority of the year, actually. He was out, and he made a comeback, for that Thunder game. And he was able to knock over a big wicket of David Warner for a duck. It doesn't get much better than that for the finals. What did you take from that?
I just thought that it was a good like pressure relieving moment, as we needed to get Warner out, and no better to do it than Tom Curran. I think we were calling for playing, but no, he and showed why he's an important member of the team.
Yeah, really have to rely on those internationals a lot in those crucial moments. And I think getting David Warner out in a final against the Sydney Thunder. Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Coming in at number 6, we have Ben Duckett's 68 runs against the Sydney Sixers at the SCG. I was watching this game with a few friends, and I just remember it was incredible to watch Duckett. He hit 6 4s in the 1 over. So if you do the maths, that is a lot of runs that he made just off that 1 over. It was an incredible performance by Duckett. Heath, do you remember that game?
Yes, I remember that game. I was at my partner's parents' house and I saw Duckett. I'm like, whoa, this man is actually like he's actually doing well. I didn't realize how good he when he got his 50. I was like, thank you. And then when he got 68, I'm like, that's really nice. I did not realize he was capable of making that much and hitting the ball really nicely. No, it was fantastic to see him like do well for himself in that innings, and that became one of his features as he would go on to make a couple more consecutive 50 runs for us.
Yeah. No, this was the Boxing Day game, and I think he'd recently just gone out for a duck. So he wanted to prove himself. You know, he's the number one pick for a reason, and he really stepped up to the plate in that Boxing Day blockbuster. Coming in at number 5, we have Hilton Cartwright's 121 metre six that he knocked at the MCG. This is one of, if not the biggest hit of BBL 14. He's a proven performer, Hilton. We know he can whack a ball, and he certainly did it on this night. I believe it was against the Melbourne Renegades, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But look, he had an up and down season for us in BBL 14. I think you could agree. Got a bit unlucky at times. Almost suffered a very bad injury, but was able to recover. What did you make of Hilton's performance in BBL 14, Heath, and in particular this humongous six?
I thought his performance was a mixed bag. He played very good. Some games he played very well, and other games he was just disappointing. He definitely showed what he could do with his six against the Renegades. That was awesome. Beating the Renegades at the MCG, we know we love beating the Renegades, and he just was like, no, no. He was like, thank you very much, and he hits the six, and we go on to win that game, and we were just dominant. And I just thought like Cartwright was a massive reason why we got on the run that we did.
Yeah, very well said there. Totally agree with that. Now we're coming into the top 4 here, and the 4th place is Ben Duckett's catch in Adelaide. This was his debut game for the Melbourne Stars. We were fielding first after we lost the toss, I believe. And Ben Duckett, he's a little man, just about as small as Sam Harper, but he took an absolute screamer up in the centre circle in the power play. Do you recall this catch, Heath?
Yeah, so I remember watching it as I watched every Stars game, and I remember like watching that moment. I was like, oh wow, the little guy of funny about look at him like, oh, how was the match? And it was just one of the we needed.
Yeah. No, it was fantastic. And now we're coming into our top 3. Very controversial list this is. Obviously, a lot of these could have been ranked lower or higher. But anyway, this is the top 3 we have made. And number 3 is Mark Stecky's 5-wicket haul at Marvel against the Renegades. I think this was the most crucial bowling innings that we had all season. We were defending a low total after a complete batting collapse, aside from Maxi. And Stecky just stepped up with the ball. He took 5 wickets. That's his career high. It was on his birthday as well. It doesn't get much more special than that. What did you make of that innings, Heath?
I was there in a Griffin highlight reel. I've got to say to that.
Yeah. No, it was absolutely incredible. And I forgot you were at that game, so it would have been a great experience to watch that. It doesn't happen often in the Big Bash, but Mark Stecky, I think he really stepped up overall this year, and looking forward to much more, hopefully, in BBL 15. Now, the top 2. There's one guy that we haven't spoken about much yet at all, but I think you can guess who it is. Coming in at number 2, we have Glenn Maxwell's catch versus the Brisbane Heat. This catch was something spectacular. I don't really have to talk too much about it, but I know you want to share some words, Heath. What did you make of this catch? The commentators were going crazy. Even the fans up at the Gabba were loving it. The opposition. What did you think of it?
I think I was so shell shocked that we that Maxwell absolutely took that catch. He he reminded me of players in the NBA going for alley oops and dunking. That's what Maxwell pretty much did. Like just like toss it up, and he ran back in and took the catch. I'm like, it's just a freakish catch, and who better to catch it than Glenn Maxwell, one of the best T20 players of all time, and he showed it with his fielding skills.
Yeah, the commentators even called it a slam dunk, I believe. Mark Howard impersonated that. Not quite the equivalent, Howie, but we'll take it anyway. It was an incredible catch from Maxi, and I think it'll go down as catch of BBL 14. It has to. There were some amazing ones, but I think Maxi would just top it. Now, our number one spot. There was a lot of incredible moments throughout BBL 14, and we have to give it to all of our boys who performed so amazingly to get us into the finals. But we wouldn't be in that final situation if it wasn't for this man and this performance, and that is Glenn Maxwell's 76 runs versus the Melbourne Renegades. Now, it was at Marvel Stadium at the second derby of the year. We were 7 wickets for 75 runs, one of the worst tallies you'll see in T20 cricket. And the big show comes out with a partnership with Osama Mir and was able to secure the victory for us. He set a decent total of 146 runs. Credit to our bowlers, like we mentioned before, for getting the job done. But the real show was Maxi. What did you make of that, Heath?
On Maxwell's 90 odd, that oh he like you said, he just came in when we were terrible and needed runs, and Maxi just lifted us off the canvas and made sure that we were definitely going to have a chance in this game. Because when he got 90 odd, I was thinking we might actually have a chance. Because before this, I was like, oh, come on. I did not think we were winning this game. I had us not winning when before Maxi came in. Uh, what was it, seven for?
75, yeah, 7 for 75.
Was like, oh God, this is not a day. And I was with a Renegade supporter, so it didn't help. He was giving me so much shit. But when Maxi, yeah, when Maxi came in and started having fun and getting to 90, I was just like, suck it. But no, it was very good. I loved Maxi's performance. He just proved himself that he is no slouch in his age. He just gets better with every season, and that 90 odd against the Renegades proved it.
Yep. Nah, he's 36 years old now, and like you said, getting better with age. The experience that he brings to the crease is unmatchable, and we look forward to a lot more. He's still got another season left on his contract, so hopefully he'll play all of next year. Hopefully, no more injuries, and hopefully he signs on for another season because I think he's definitely got it left in the tank. So that wraps up our top 10 moments of the Melbourne Stars BBL 14 season. We hope you guys enjoyed us taking you through a few key moments. There was definitely some that could have made the list, but it's very hard to find 10 moments and fit them all on because we had so many incredible performances from other guys like Joel Paris, Dan Lawrence, and others from Marcus Stoinis and stuff that we didn't mention. But I guess that wraps up another episode. Do you have anything to say, Heath?
I just want to don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the notification bell. We're trying to get 50 subs, so every sub helps us on our way to live streaming games. Don't forget to follow the Melbourne Stars podcast account on Instagram, and don't forget to follow my personal account and also Jacob's personal account, as we both bring you the content for the Melbourne Stars, as Jacob has done player ratings and reviews. So go check that out if you're interested. And just like to say thank you guys for coming on again, as well as my co-host for helping me again. And also, we are going to be doing a special live stream for the fans. Did you want to get into that, Jacob, to tease them?
Yeah, we won't say too much because we'll wrap it up. But like you said, there'll be a live stream coming soon in the coming weeks. So make sure you guys check out that where we'll be discussing a few important things. So stay tuned. But yeah, apart from that,
Yeah,
once again, thank you, Heath, for not co-hosting, hosting. Um, and it's been a pleasure. And yeah, go Stars.
stars.
What you doing now?